anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What's going on, everyone? It's your buddy Justin Draven alongside his tag team partner Loki, the Dorky Yorkie, and we're just going to get right into it. Today, I would like to talk about, I don't want to say the word toxic, but I want to talk about the toxic fandom of wrestling.
What?
You fucking marks want to always talk shit. First of all, nobody has an original fucking thought anywhere out there. First of all, none of yous. Like I say in all my videos, you want to watch a What Culture or a Cultaholic video or a Dave Meltzer video or Solomonster. I like Solomonster. But you want to watch one of their videos when they're all watching the same shit. Whether it's Ryan Satin or Cage Side Seats or Sean Ross Sapp. You're all going off of the same exact story. You know what I mean? There's only one or two people breaking the news and then the rest of you are just parroting it. Now me, I'm probably alone in this. I'm still thinking Cody Rhodes is not going to WWE, and I don't give a fuck what any of you say. Straight the fuck up and down like a doorway. I don't care what any of you say, because I'm not just following suit. If I'm wrong, I already said in a couple of videos, I'll make a video saying I was wrong. And I will! But here's the thing. I'm not a fucking journalist. I'm just a fan. When he's got some downtime, he fucking talks shit about wrestling. That's it. I like to talk shit. I think I have good ideas. And to tell you the truth, the logic to why I don't think Cody Rhodes is going back to WWE makes sense to me. It might not make sense to any of you because you're fucking marks and you just follow whatever the fuck What Culture or Cultaholic or Wrestle Talk or Ryan Satin, Sean Ross Sapp, Dave Meltzer, any of Billy Body, any of those fucking marks. You follow them blindly. Just because, oh, that's what they say. Okay. So now they're saying Cody Rhodes is on the internal document list for WrestleMania. Okay. So what? If Cody Rhodes really did leave AEW, and he's a free agent, he could be on a guest list, or a visitors list, or he could be highlighted because he's a thought. Like, they do want to talk to him. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying, with all the shit that they've been through and how personal Cody has taken it, and if he had, in my opinion, this is exactly what the fuck, this is exactly why, maybe I just put too much hope and maybe I just put too much onto some people. But I honestly kind of related to Cody, and I'll tell you why. I used to work for a company, okay? Putting in all my fucking time, all my energy, all my effort. And I was treated like shit. Okay, yeah, I made good money, but I was treated like shit. They didn't appreciate it. I didn't even get a fucking thank you. None of that shit. And I'm good at my job. Okay? Fast forward a couple years. I started my own company. Okay? I started my own. I will do every fucking thing in my power to never have to go back to there. Because you know why? You know what that means to me? I fucking failed. They could offer me more money than I make now, and that's going to be a pretty fucking high penny, okay? They're going to have to offer me a lot, and I would still never go back because I have integrity. I'm not going back because I know the fucking bullshit that they do there at that other company. I'm not going to go back. I have too much integrity. I have too much pride in myself, pride in my job, and I have integrity. I'm never going to go back there. Even if I was down bad, I would never go back. So, if Cody is the person that he has been portraying himself to be these past 4 years, since the creation of, well, since the first pay-per-view, All In, to now, all the fanfare that he's garnered for himself, all the goodwill he's garnered, he became like a fucking folk hero. Okay? Now, all these diehard marks that are the ones that are fucking so diehard on their keyboards talking shit and threatening people and all this good stuff, what do you think they're going to do because they hate WWE and Cody goes back? they're going to lose their fucking minds. They're going to turn on him. He'll never get any of that fanfare again. And in my opinion, I don't think the money's worth it to him. If he takes as much pride in what he does as he says, I just don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it. Now, I might be wrong. If he does do that and go back, I will think he's a sellout. Because, like I said, I hold certain people to certain standards. And if you portray yourself as something, and I buy into it, and then you just turn around and do the complete opposite and sell out, that's it. I have no more interest in you. At all. Now, it's not like it matters because I'm just one fucking idiot on the internet. But I don't think Cody's about that. Like I said, that's just how he's portrayed himself over the years. Okay? I've watched all his interviews and I read into that shit. And if he's just out here lying, well, then he's a piece of shit and he doesn't deserve at least my fandom. That's how I see it. Now, everyone else can just say, oh, he's going back to WWE because he left AEW and they're trying to get him back. Yeah, of course they're trying to get him back, you fucking idiot. He's the EVP of a company that was direct competition. Of course they would want to take him back. What are you, fucking dumb? You know how silly that would make AEW look? You lost one of your EVPs and now he's back? Oh, and guess what? Now he's Stardust again and he's a mid-carder.
What?
You really don't think that's what's going to happen? You think he's going to get pushed to the fucking moon? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Cody's not going to come in. He might come into some fanfare, get a nice big pop just because he's there. That's it. What match do you put him in? I don't give a shit about him versus Seth Rollins. There's no fucking story there. I don't want to see them put him in a match just to have him in a match there. What are they going to do? He's not going to fight Pat McAfee because that's already going to be Austin Theory. But even if he did, he already fucking lost because you're going to tell me he's a superstar like that and he's coming in to fight Pat fucking McAfee? No. Not happening. Was it going to be Seth Rollins? Why? Kevin Owens? Nope. Kevin's probably fighting Stone Cold. Who would he fight? Randy? There's a story there, but as far as I know, and as far as all you fucking Mark channels are reporting, Randy's injured. So, there's nothing there. And you think he's going to go over fucking Roman or Brock? Guy, Cody is a superstar. No doubt about it. He made a bigger name for himself outside of WWE. They fucked him for a whole bunch of trademarks. They fought with him over his fucking name. Okay? Why would he go back? Just for the money? I mean, in my opinion, when I didn't have money, I would say, okay, that makes sense. But when you get a little bit of money, or you're comfortable, or you have other ventures that make you money, that fucking dirty money just, even if it's not dirty money, it's all on the legit up and up. It makes you feel dirty. I don't think he's going to do that. Like I said, I think he has more integrity than that. And if he doesn't, then he's just a lying, carny piece of shit. And the people will fucking eat him alive. Plain and simple. They'll eat him the fuck alive. And like I said before, I think he has more integrity than that. I think he has enough money to where he can look for other ventures. And I'm pretty sure that the Big Show or the Go Big Show is still on the air. I don't know about the Roads to the Top, but I'm pretty sure the Go Big Show got picked up. So if he's still on TBS, why the fuck would he go back to WWE, dude? Why would he do it? Now again, I don't hate this guy personally. I don't give a shit about his personal life. I don't care about anything like that. But when it comes to wrestling and what you're portraying yourself to be in the business, I don't think he's gonna do it. Again, he might. He fucking might. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I just don't think he's going to. And I don't think a lot of people weigh in the other options or the other... people don't think about all the aspects of it. Okay? They just assume, oh, he left AEW, so he's automatically going back to WWE. That's not necessarily the case. He could be going to do a show, that show Heels, with his buddy Stephen Amell. He could take a back seat and be going to produce something within entertainment. He could be running for office the way he said he wanted to. He could focus on his cigar company and his wine company. I mean, there's a lot of things that he could do outside of the wrestling business. I don't think he's done with the wrestling business, but I don't see the point of going back to WWE. I really don't. Because he's not going to be the world champion. He's not going to come in and be pushed like a fucking star. Maybe at first, yep. But it's not going to happen. He's not going to be pushed the way you guys think he's going to be pushed. Because like I said, who the fuck do you put him with? Who? There's no one that it would logistically make sense. That's just my opinion. But, you guys just want to fucking lambast me for that. I'm telling you. I'm saying it like it's a definite fact. You guys are saying it like it's a definite fact. So far, everyone else has been wrong. Up until this point. He didn't go to Saudi Arabia. He didn't show up at the Elimination Chamber. He didn't show up at Raw. He didn't buy ROH. And I've just been saying he's not going back to WWE. I never said anything about him going to Saudi Arabia. I never said anything about him going to Elimination Chamber. I never said anything about him going to buy ROH. I said it's a possibility. I was saying it in the aspect of, or in the sense of, people were saying he didn't have Sinclair money. Motherfucker, WCW sold for $2 million. ROH used to wrestle in gyms and shit. I don't think if Tony Khan paid $40 million for ROH, he got fucked. They saw that money mark coming from a mile away, and I've been saying that since they said he bought it. Well, since at least since the price has been disclosed. $40 million fucking dollars. And he didn't want to give Cody any more money. Dude, it just stinks like a fucking work. I don't know why you guys don't see that. It just stinks like a work. Okay, so now they're saying he's back on a list for the internal list of WWE for WrestleMania. But they're not saying what he's doing on the list, what their ideas for him are. They're just saying he's on a list. And everybody takes that for fucking gospel. That's what makes me sick about fandom. And then if anybody else has any sort of opposing opinion, it's fucking to the races with you. You start attacking and talking shit. And somebody told me that I was going to lose all my credibility. What credibility? I'm talking about fucking wrestling. I'm not pretending to be some wrestling journalist, quote unquote. Because it's fake, just so you know. So if you were even talking about movies or, whatever, TV shows, you're going to give anybody else shit because it's fucking, you're going to talk shit about their theories? No, because it's fucking fake. It's not real. So the fact that I'm over here talking about how I don't think he's going to WWE and giving you reasons why I don't think he's going to WWE just because these fucking Mark channels, what do I need, a British voice? Do I need a British voice for you to believe what I'm saying? He ain't fucking going, mate. How you like that? Well, the What Culture guys, they're all fucking twinks, dude. The Cultaholic guys, but the What Culture guys are more twinkish than the Cultaholic guys. Not really. I like about 4 to 5, if that, wrestling YouTube personalities, whatever. I like Solid Monster. I think he's pretty good. I like Don Tony. I like Going in Raw. A giggity. I like... That's about it. Everybody else I think are marks. For the most part. Yeah. I like... yeah. Those are basically the ones that I listen to. Well, I listen to Jim Cornette, obviously, and Vince Russo. And I listen to Jericho's podcast sometimes. And Busted Open Radio. But again, they don't claim to drop any fucking scoops or bombshells. They don't have any sources inside. Dude, first of all, this Billy Batty guy, or Body, whatever the fuck his name is, okay? He's got all these sources inside WWE. If he's got all these fucking sources inside WWE who are that much in the know-how, then there's a problem with the infrastructure, because the higher ups who would have the know-withal of everything that's going on aren't marks, and they're not going to be talking to the fucking mark channels, okay? So that means you're talking to a low-level person being a wrestler. Maybe a writer, but I highly doubt that. Because even with the scoops that you fucking disclose to people, it's never on point. It's in the ballpark, but it's never on point. You know what I'm saying? It's never specific. Just like this, he's on a list of WrestleMania. Yeah, what the fuck's he doing? If he's on the list and you know he's on a list and you know he's going, what the fuck is he doing? What's the plan? How about that? You can't explain it, can you? No. So I will give an opposing opinion on why I don't think he's going. I'll go into detail and tell you why I don't think he's going. And you still don't think it's logical. I don't get it. And it's alright. I know it's probably because of the name, calling all marks. And you guys don't think you're marks, and you don't want to give me any credit. It's fine. I get it. But that's not the intention of this channel. The intention of this channel was to build a community of like-minded people who like all sorts of things. I just so happen to keep talking about wrestling because it's really been the only passion I've had since I was a little kid. I mean, I have other passions, but I'm saying that's the longest hobby interest. This is the longest interest I've ever had was wrestling, because I've already said it in a bunch of videos before. Go back and listen if you don't want to, whatever. But I've always liked wrestling, so that's just what I'm more comfortable talking about. But I talk about everything, and that's the intention of this channel. I'm a mark for everything. Just like I'm sure a lot of people are marks for everything. I like collecting movie action figures and wrestling action figures, but I don't fucking play with them. The ones I like, I don't have like rooms and shit dedicated. Just the people I like. You know what I mean? I don't get them just to get them. Just the people I like. That's it. Same with movies. I still collect movies, physical copies of DVDs and Blu-rays. I still collect them. I still collect comic books. I still collect fucking... Well, I won't... But I still collect a lot of things. You know what I mean? I collect guns. I collect... And I'm into everything. I used to DJ back in the day. What? I had my little fucking 12-inch turntables. It was cool. What? I wasn't any good, but it was fun. I'm into hip-hop. What? Music in general, not just hip-hop, but I've been into hip-hop since I was a kid. What? I've been into all sorts of stuff. What? And that's the stuff I like to talk about.
What a story, Mark.
And I'm not biased. Even if I'm talking about wrestling. Okay? I like WWE. I like AEW. I don't like all the indie shit.
Move this man!
So I don't talk about none of that shit, because I don't give a fuck about GCW and their backyard bullshit. I don't care about I never cared about ROH. I liked certain people that stood out to me from Ring of Honor. I liked because they made names for themselves, and they made their work made their way to my timeline. because it blew up big enough. You know what I mean?
What?
I'm not out here searching fucking Joe Indy. I don't give a shit.
What a story, Mark.
I've been watching WWE since I was 4. I don't give a fuck about Ring of Honor or fucking GCW or fucking New England Wrestling. I don't give a fuck. That's like indie shit. Who cares about the indies?
What?
No one.
What?
It's just something to go do because you can't make it to the big show.
Move this man.
That's it. Fucking cry about it if you want.
What?
There's no indie wrestling right now
What?
that I'm fucking going goo goo gaga over like most of you.
Fuck you!
I don't give a shit. I used to like WWF. I used to love WWF. I used to love WCW. I liked the idea of ECW. And then I saw an actual full show of ECW and it was fucking shit. I don't care what anybody thinks. ECW was shit. They had a couple of good moments and they would highlight them. And that's it. ECW was shit. GCW is shit. Ring of Honor was okay shit. Like, indie wrestling is fucking garbage. I don't like the gimmicky acts. I don't like the comic acts. I don't like Orange Cassidy. I liked him for like a week. It's not that I don't like Danhausen. I don't get it. And I don't think he's going to be as big as a star as every. Look at the fucking views on all the AEW clips he's in. They don't even touch. His own fans from his podcast or from his fucking blog or vlog, whatever he's got going on, don't even watch the clips on AEW. Because he'll get hundreds of thousands of clips on his shit. Gets like 5,000, 6,000 clips views on the AEW stuff. So like I said before, Danhausen didn't make a difference. I don't like that goofy shit. All he's done there so far is done a couple poses and cursed people. Ha! Who the fuck cares, dude? Orange Cassidy acting like he's not going to try. Dude, okay, that's boring. I got bored with Darby. He's cool. He's got a good look. He's good in the ring and stuff. But when they fucking booked him to beat the shit out of Brian Cage, and no. I can't suspend disbelief like that. Everybody's all fucking on Hook's dick. Hook sucks. He fucking sucks. And then the minute he no-sold the Steiner recliner, or the Steiner driver, fuck him.
Fuck you!
He just shit on the wrestling business. Don't like him.
I have plenty of energy to drive over there.
You know what I mean? So AEW's got some shit as well as good stuff. Same with WWE. Impact is coming up pretty fucking far right now. They're doing all right. They just don't have a big enough stage. But they're not doing so bad. NWA was doing very good for a while until AEW fucking snuck in there and took most of their talent. Or at least their top talent. The only guy... See, people might not like him. I respect all this. That motherfucker was loyal. And if he left NWA today... If he didn't leave on bad terms... I don't see him... Even if he did leave on bad terms, I don't see him going on bashing nothing. Or talking shit. I don't see that happening. Because he stayed loyal to Billy Corgan. And I'll tell you what, you don't think Tony Khan probably offered him a big fucking check? Like he did Thunder Rosa? Come on. He said, no, I'm going to stick by this because I believe in this. And that's the kind of person Cody portrays himself to be. And if he were to go back to WWE, it wouldn't be good. That's all I'll say. And that'll probably be the last time I talk about it unless something else develops. He's not, in my opinion, going back to WWE to be a mid-carder. And they're not bringing him back to WWE to push him to the moon. So now you're stuck at a crossroad.
Can you deal with that?
No pun intended. Do you take the money and be miserable and know in your heart you're going to get fucked over again? Or do you work another deal out with your previous place? Or you start your own shit. Not necessarily a wrestling business, but do you start your own thing? Me, in my opinion, and like I said, not everybody's built like this. I have integrity. I wouldn't go back.
Boo this man!
Say what you want about that. And I know whoever is gonna come, I have integrity. No, you don't.
What?
Or else you wouldn't be saying Cody should go back to WWE.
You should just fucking smile and blow me!